If you thought grabbing a next-gen console couldn't get any crazier than the PS5 or Xbox Series X launch, think again, because the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order event just shattered expectations and sent shockwaves through the gaming world. Within minutes of pre-orders opening on April 24, 2025, major retailers like GameStop, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart were overwhelmed by an avalanche of traffic. Websites crashed, carts glitched, and frustrated fans were left staring at error messages instead of confirmation emails. What was supposed to be a celebratory moment for Nintendo fans turned into a mad dash marked by confusion, disappointment, and, of course, scalper bots swooping in like digital vultures. The hype surrounding the Nintendo Switch 2 has been building for months, with rumors, leaks, and speculation fueling anticipation. When Nintendo officially confirmed the console's pre-order date, gamers marked their calendars and set alarms, ready to claim their spot in line. But what many didn't expect was just how unprepared retailers would be for the sheer volume of traffic. GameStop's website was among the first to buckle under the pressure. Users reported that the pre-order now button either wouldn't appear or disappeared mid-click, with some even getting through to checkout only to have their orders fail. Similar issues plagued Best Buy and Walmart, where digital queues stretched endlessly and the system bounced people back to the homepage without explanation. Social media erupted within moments. Twitter and Reddit were flooded with screenshots of blank checkout pages, vanishing inventory, and widespread confusion. Hashtags like #Switch to pre-order and #GameStop crash trended for hours, with gamers venting their frustration or celebrating their narrow escape from the chaos. For every lucky buyer who managed to snag a console, there were dozens left empty-handed, and with some pre-orders fulfilled in less than 10 minutes, the race felt more like a lottery than a retail experience. Scalpers didn't miss their cue either. Listings for the Nintendo Switch 2 started popping up on eBay within the hour. Some priced as high as $900, more than double the rumored retail price. This only intensified the backlash from legitimate customers who felt Nintendo and its retail partners should have implemented stronger anti-bot protections or rolled out a more orderly, invite-based system. In fact, the demand was so intense that Nintendo issued a statement shortly after the chaos unfolded, acknowledging the overwhelming interest and advising fans that not all orders would arrive on launch day. They promised that additional waves of pre-orders would become available in the coming weeks and encouraged customers to stay tuned for announcements via the official Nintendo website and their My Nintendo accounts. Despite the frustration, the mayhem only confirms one thing. The Nintendo Switch 2 is shaping up to be the most anticipated console of 2025. With a bigger screen, upgraded performance, and a fresh lineup of exclusive titles, it's no surprise that gamers are doing whatever it takes to secure one. But the chaos of April 24th highlights a bigger issue in the gaming world, one where demand far outpaces supply, and digital storefronts remain unequipped to handle massive high-stakes launches. For now, the dust hasn't quite settled. Retailers are scrambling to restock and reassure customers, while fans are refreshing their browsers and clinging to hope. If you missed out on the first wave, you're not alone, and there's still a chance to grab the Switch 2 in the next pre-order drop. But one thing's for sure, the Switch 2's debut has already cemented its place in gaming history, not just for what it offers, but for the frenzy it unleashed.